Thank you for staying with us on The Pulse. Time now for the sports. I'm Gary Al Smith, and in just over an hour, Joy FM will be beginning our build-up to today's semi-final, the second in the series, and it's England versus Croatia. We will be having that build-up, but of course, the players and the coaches involved with both teams have been speaking. Gareth Southgate has come across as a very intelligent, very down-to-earth, and at a time where UK politics seems like it's having a lot of leaders who have absolutely no idea what they are doing, he seems to be the one standing out.
We know that Croatia like to build possession. Their midfield players like to drop deep and receive the ball. They have exciting wingers who have speed to get in behind you as well. They have an obvious threat from crosses, which we'll have to be able to deal with. And of course, we know the quality of the midfield players and their ability to pick passes out and to score from distance if we allow them to shoot. So we're very clear on the strengths of the Croatian team, and you know, they have some big match experience in that team as well.
Now, this is the most inexperienced England squad to compete in a major tournament for many years, but they've done something that the so-called golden generation couldn't do.
This team is nowhere near the level they're going to be capable of, partly because of their age and partly because over the next few years with us and with their clubs, they're going to have more and more big match experiences. So we're excited about the future, but also we want to make the most of the opportunity we have.
It was spoken of right now about the golden generation. Among them was Stevie G, long a captain of England, long a captain of Liverpool. And he's expressing delight with the performance of the Three Lions. These days, he's manager of Rangers Football Club.
I've been so pleased and happy to watch the players perform. I think they've done the country proud. It seems every barrier that they face or every hurdle that gets put in the way, they seem to be getting over it and getting over them comfortably. I think tonight will be the biggest test for them. You know, Croatia deserve respect. They've got some wonderful players within them. But I do predict an England win. I think the energy, I think the organisation, and I just think the confidence and the feel-good factor at the moment. England are a force and they are capable of going the whole way. And I suspect there's a lot of pressure and a lot of weight off all the shoulders at the moment. So England are the dangerous team in this competition.
With Gareth, and you're a young manager, do you look
at the start of the World Cup, typical of the English, there was British humour at its best, and they coined the phrase, "It's coming home." It was self-deprecating. It was not meant to be serious at all. Now they are facing the prospect of actually probably seeing the World Cup go back to England. With me as Selwyn Saki, they thought it was a joke. Now it looks like it's becoming serious.
Well, it looks like it's becoming serious because for them, the projects of England building their team and doing well in the World Cup was purposely for 2022.
2022, yeah.
And at the moment, 2020, and they are already close to the final. That's why it seems like, wow, we are actually bringing it home. So it's something that they are going to do if they are able to do well in this game. And then France is the bigger hurdle for them to face.
Where will the game against Croatia be won and lost? We had Gareth Southgate, extolling the qualities of Croatia and what they have. But realistically, what can England do? What would he do? I'm sure we'll see the lineup in the next hour or so to curtail the influences of Croatia.
For England, they're going to stick to their game where they're playing with that back three and also making sure that they possess the ball from the back, which is making the goalkeeper give it to the defenders, and they build up. And Henderson, being the key man in the midfield, is going to come for the ball and he's going to distribute it. That's what it is. We've not seen a lot from Henderson because a lot of people are saying that he's not a quality player or all that. But if you study England and the way they play, most of the attack starts from him. The defenders build up, he gets the ball in the free row in the middle, and he distributes it to the movement of Lingard and Dele Alli and Sterling. That's what England is. Their pace and movement off the ball has been the key man for them as well. For the way Croatians are going to be able to stop the English is to press them away from the back. The Croatians have to make sure that they stop them from starting from the back and possessing the ball. And also, Mandzukic is also going to be a player that's going to be seen at the far post, and England should be watching out from the long balls that go to Mandzukic.
Speaking of Mandzukic, you'll be hearing from him pretty shortly, but we are seeing a montage of England's goals so far. One of the key things, and you won't believe we are saying this about an England team, is that they've been the king of set pieces at this tournament. Let's hear from Mario Mandzukic of Juventus elsewhere known as the new teammate of Cristiano Ronaldo?
Maybe he has several more experienced players, but also great young players, and that's what makes Croatia good. I would say the chances in the game are 50-50 because everybody deserves to be at the semi-final, and that goes for Croatia as well. But there's no fear from our side. We respect everybody. However, we believe in ourselves most of all, and we are focused on ourselves.
Mandzukic speaking there. A lot of people have said that Croatia will be tired because they played 2 back-to-back extra time games. I tell you that, look, please be serious. These are players who play in the Champions League, the top leagues of Europe, every 3 days.
Week in, week out. They're always playing
Nah,
big games like
World Cup semi-final, they won't be tired.
Definitely, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, predictions though.
Well, it's tactically very balanced between the two teams. Both have their strengths and their weaknesses. England are going to get something new, which is with the set pieces if they are not getting chances. The Croatia are going to exploit the fact that the English are going to go from the back, and they're hoping that they're going to press them from the start to win. But if you look at the spirit in both teams, it's a slim win for England today.
Right, we'll see how it pans out. Croatia, a first semi-final since 1998. England, a first semi-final since 1990. England haven't been to a World Cup final since 1966. It's been 52 years. We'll see how it goes. Join us on live commentary at 6 p.m. but the build-up begins at 5:30. We'll be speaking to our English and Croatian correspondents. That will be on Joy FM on radio. I'm Gary Smith, and I'll be taking you on air for that one. Stay with us.